Years ago, a young girl and boy were born at a hospital, marking the beginning of a major mistake that would permanently alter the lives of the two children. At present, in the Umino family diner, Nagi is multitasking by frying some eggs for breakfast while also studying English vocabulary. He is soon joined by his sister Sachi, who has just woken up and demands the egg with the larger yolk that he is making. Nagi, however, declines her request as the yolk contains vitamins that enhance memory function. Sachi then steps away and argues with their father Yohei off-screen, after which their mother Nami enters the scene and inquires where she left her earrings. Nagi tells her where they can be found. Grateful for that information, Nami expresses her thanks to him and mentions her anticipation of meeting his biological parents and their actual daughter. While Nagi sits in his room contemplating the possibility of being switched at birth, his parents inform him that they will be waiting for him in the dining hall and advise him not to be late. Additionally, Nami wishes Nagi a happy birthday, which causes him to blush. Sachi then asks Nagi if he plans to live with his biological parents, but he rejects the notion and instead intends to go to the library to study for now. When asked why he needs to study to outdo his rival, this leads Sachi to point out Nagi's peculiarities. Nagi chuckles and dismisses the remarks, but Sachi, in tears, asserts that she does not want him to leave, and he comforts her by saying he is not going anywhere. On his journey to the library, Nagi notices a young girl who seems like she is about to leap off the bridge over the highway and attempts to help her. The young girl unsuccessfully tries to convey that she wasn't intending to jump off the bridge, yet Nagi still rashly tries to save the girl, causing her to topple backward and make contact with her chest. This prompts the girl to slap Nagi in the face and inform him that she was simply pretending to kill herself for her Inusta account. She explains that her motivation for this act is her desire to persuade her mother to cancel an impending marriage. Nagi is taken aback by this revelation as he finds himself in a similar predicament, and they both learn that Nagi is biracial while the girl has an impending arranged marriage. The girl then introduces herself as Erika and mentions her school, leading Nagi to remember that his male classmates are infatuated with her because of her Inusta account. Nagi subsequently introduces himself and mentions that he attends Megurogawa Academy. This surprises Erika, who asserts that it is a highly prestigious preparatory school, and following a realization she had, she makes Nagi her pretend boyfriend. After explaining her idea in detail, Nagi still declines to participate and attempts to walk away, only for Erika to show him a video of her chest being touched by Nagi. Erika intends to use this as leverage to persuade Nagi to agree to be her pretend boyfriend to facilitate the cancellation of her arranged marriage. They attempt to validate this by taking a photograph together, but repeatedly fail to get Nagi to pose correctly. To solve this, Erika takes Nagi shopping for clothes. At the conclusion of their shopping excursion, they decide on some punk rap attire and once again attempt to take a photo together. Since the photo needed to convey strength, Nagi mistakenly perceives Erika's family as Yakuza, but she clarifies that they are hotel magnates. Erika then proceeds to discuss pictures and how crucial the air must be, and ultimately decides to use the first photo they took together. Just as Erika sends the picture, her father messages her expressing disbelief, but also inquiring about her curfew. At that instant, 3 individuals who turn out to be Erika's stalkers confront them. One stalker makes a move against Nagi upon discovering he is Erika's contractual boyfriend, but Nagi retaliates with a punch, causing him to stumble backward. Warning the stalkers to leave Erika alone, the stalkers retreat from the scene while apologizing. This incident sparks another clever idea for Erika to convince her parents to cancel the wedding. Simply punch someone in the face. Erika then bids farewell to Nagi and is driven away by her chauffeur, while Nagi is notified by his phone about his own obligations. That evening, Nagi encounters his biological parents, who are revealed to be Erika's parents, and they also disclose that they have arranged for the two of them to marry. The next day, Nagi's competitor Hiro Sagawa runs into him, and as she departs, Nagi boldly proclaims that he will surpass her in the upcoming exam. It becomes evident that Hiro's kind of person is someone who is more intelligent than she is. Nagi discovers that Erika will be coming to their home to become acquainted with him since they are engaged. Although Nagi strongly rejects the notion of this engagement, Yohei interprets it as a rebellious gesture, whereas Nami thinks there's more to the refusal than what is apparent. A flashback featuring his meeting with Hiro indicates that he has feelings for her, but bashfully, Nagi insists there is no other intention. Consequently, Nami reinforces that Erika should visit. Yet Nagi continues to decline, claiming he has studying to attend to, but Nami discloses that it was not her suggestion, but rather Erika's. Both of Nagi's parents then depart, leading Nagi to have a realization that Erika was indeed serious about marrying him. As Nagi gets ready to tactfully reject her engagement proposal, he is approached by Sachi, who overheard that Erika will be coming over. Nagi affirms this information, and Sachi expresses her belief that it won't work out between them due to the economic disparity and her elite background. Nevertheless, Nagi asserts that it doesn't matter and that Erika is her older sister. This prompts Sachi to have a slight outburst towards Nagi, leaving him by himself. An hour after the expected arrival time for Erika elapsed, Nagi had just finished vacuuming his side of the room. When Nagi steps outside to see if she has come, he finds Erika squatting just outside his apartment door. Erika sulks and accuses him of being late, to which Nagi replies that she could have pressed the doorbell. This response surprises Erika, as she observes that he is alone, to which Nagi mentions that his family is all at work currently. Being courteous, Nagi lets Erika enter and offers her a seat, which leads Erika to perch on the shelf of a bookshelf. This astonishes Nagi, who points out that she could sit on the floor and then requests that she remove her shoes. After preparing drinks for them, Nagi privately thinks that it's an inappropriate moment to discuss engagement matters, and Erika inquires if she can have a tour of the house. In response, Nagi tells her that she can explore on her own, leaving Erika amazed that his home wasn't merely a tool shed. Thus, Nagi provides Erika with a tour of his residence, and Erika examines the surroundings with curiosity. Upon concluding the tour, Nagi hoped to initiate a conversation about the engagement, but instead, Erika had a question for him. As it turns out, Erika was eager to demonstrate her home to Nagi, and he is left amazed by the place and everything it offers. Contemplating how their lives would have been significantly different had they not experienced a switch at birth, Nagi reflects on how their perspectives might have varied. Approaching the open gazebo where Erika was sitting and sipping tea, Nagi hears from Erika that she is unwilling to proceed with the engagement, emphasizing her desire to select the person she will marry. Nagi inquires why Erika wished to visit his home, and she asserts that it is because she intends to speak with his parents to cancel the engagement. Discovering that his parents run a restaurant, Erika asks to be taken there so she can express her thoughts. That evening, in the Manshiro-cho shopping district, the two stop by the Umino family diner. Moments after they enter, Erika causes a commotion with Nagi's parents. However, this was a fabrication that Nagi imagined. Requesting to use the restroom, Nagi points her in the right direction and thinks he must prevent a physical confrontation between his parents and her. Eventually, they are served the house specialty, ginger pork. Although Erika appears to dislike it, she samples it and states that it is delicious. Nami then comments that Erika bears a strong resemblance to Sachi, and Yohei corroborates this. The two begin to irk Erika, causing Nagi to feel anxious, but Erika stands up and leaves abruptly. Nagi runs after her until she stops at a bridge to emotionally confess that she wanted to grow closer to them. She also admits that she was overwhelmed by their kindness and expresses her fear of being seen as a nuisance. However, Nagi reassures her that his parents will not judge her and invites her to return to the diner with him. Upon their return, Nami embraces Erika, and they are served additional food for dinner. Eventually, at Erika's urging, Nagi walks her home and she thanks him for the lovely day. She then asks Nagi what he had been attempting to tell her throughout the day, but Nagi lacks the courage to admit his feelings and wonders why expressing them is so difficult. At that moment, Suichiro arrives in his car driven by his chauffeur. He expresses delight upon learning that Erika enjoyed her time at Nagi's and inquires about the status of their relationship. Embarrassed by the question, they assert that they are not really dating, although Suichiro is fully aware of this and perceives it as the early stage of their personal relationship. They are then taken to a house where they will reside together for the next 2 weeks.
Forced to reside in the house established by his biological father, Nagi is compelled to live with Erika for 2 weeks, which leaves him in a state of panic. He subsequently receives messages from his mother regarding his new living arrangement and then from his sister Sachi. Desiring to reach out to his real father, the individual in question texts him proposing to arrange a meeting between them. Before going to sleep, Erika proposes that they create some guidelines for the time they will be there. Nonetheless, only one guideline is established, which is that they should not get involved with one another during their stay. And Nagi consents. Disheartened by his circumstances, Nagi then realizes he can study without distractions in his room and discovers that his room contains everything he will need to achieve this. The next morning, Nagi wakes up late and is startled by Erika's scream in the bathroom. When he arrives, a momentarily awkward situation unfolds between the two, and once that is resolved, Erika points out the lizard that has entered the bathroom. However, Nagi's response to the lizard empowers her to handle it on her own. Later on, Nagi enjoys a late breakfast and notices that Erika is using her phone to take selfies for her social media platforms. Observing that phones can be used for more worthwhile purposes, Nagi then realizes that his phone is out of battery. Upset about his inability to study without his phone, he is interrupted by the doorbell ringing. Erika questions why Nagi would require so much junk, as he implores her not to dispose of the package since it holds important items for him. Consequently, Nagi assists Erika with the lighting for her selfies and then aids her in taking pictures, which results in an unintentional awkward selfie between the two of them. After this, they proceed with their photo opportunity outside as twilight begins to settle in, and Erika expresses her desire to take some photos by the tree. Conversely, Nagi utilizes a hose to create a stunning image of himself getting splashed with water. Impressed by the picture, Erika wishes to take additional photos, but Nagi declines, resulting in a water fight between them. Once this was resolved, they dry off, and Erika notes that she left his belongings in his room, then inquires why he studies so diligently. In his revelation, Nagi states that he wants his parents to enjoy a comfortable life, and then questions why Erika is so drawn to social media. Erika then replies that perhaps it will assist her in connecting with someone in the future. To reciprocate Erika's kindness, Nagi prepares dinner for them both. The next day, Nagi departs for school. It is there that his classmates mention that he declared war against Hiro, along with other comments about him. Regardless of what everyone said, Nagi's determination to outshine Hiro in the upcoming exams remains unwavering. From his shoe locker, Nagi discovers a note left for him by Hiro, requesting that he meet her on the rooftop after school. At first, Nagi thinks the note is a prank, but he realizes it's genuine when he spots Hiro peeking around the corner to see if he read the note. During lunchtime, Nagi is approached by a group of attractive students who behave nicely towards him. However, their true intention was to ensure that the wager they placed on him winning would turn out in their favor. He is subsequently approached by a couple of geeky students, who argue that it's logically impossible for him to surpass Hiro. Following this, Nagi reflects on Hiro's abilities and charm, and later receives another letter from Hiro, but he discards it upon realizing it's fake due to the poor handwriting. Later that day, Nagi finds out that he achieved first place in the post-break test, which shocks everyone, and Nagi comes to the realization that Hiro anticipated her failure, prompting him to retrieve the trash bin, where he had thrown away the letter. After school, Nagi encounters Hiro, who proclaims that she will be ranked number 1 on the exam list. She then asserts that the reason Nagi scored first on the post-break test was her decision to take a day off from a memorial event she had to attend. Additionally, Hiro launches into a rant about how she will outdo him in various other areas and departs. This interaction with Hiro left Nagi bewildered, but ultimately, he gained even more admiration for her. At home, Nagi discovers that he has caught a cold, and in spite of this, he longs to keep studying. To assist Nagi, Erika puts on a doctor's costume and goes to visit him in his room. Nevertheless, Nagi declines to participate and desires to study alone in tranquility. And then Erika receives a message from her father indicating he will meet her at school. Once left alone, Nagi attempts to continue studying, but loses consciousness from fatigue. When he regains consciousness in Erika's bedroom, she informs Nagi that she couldn't put him in his own bed because it was too untidy. This prompts Nagi to contemplate how he has spent almost his entire life studying, yet nobody ever expressed their admiration for it until Erika mentioned it. The following day at Hiro's house, her mother tries to caution her against studying too much, but her daughter's determination is evident. The top-grade exam results are announced, and Nagi secures the first position. While Nagi waits for the right moment to approach Hiro, he is approached by two groups of people who express their gratitude for his victory over Hiro. This prevents Nagi from approaching Hiro when he has the opportunity, and he fails to meet her throughout the entire school day. Nevertheless, an opportunity presents itself when he receives another letter from Hiro in his shoe locker. The letter requested that Nagi meet her on the rooftop after school, and after reading it, Nagi rushes to the rooftop, where he finds Hiro, who is happy to see him. When Hiro inquires why he was so determined to surpass her, Nagi replies that he once heard her say she prefers people who are more intelligent than she is. This statement inspired Nagi to confess his feelings for her once he finally surpassed her in the top-grade exam. He then confesses his love and asks if they can go out together. However, she does not view his victory as absolute since he still has 10 losses under his belt. Consequently, she declines his feelings, but Nagi is unwilling to accept this and vows to beat her 10 more times. This results in a heated argument about who is superior to the other. Ultimately, they both end up exhausted on the classroom floor after competing to grab their backpacks first. Even though Nagi won that match, Hiro is still unable to date him due to her engagement to someone else. Back at home, Nagi reflects on the situation while lying on his bed, and the moment he rolls off of it, he experiences an epiphany that she had mentioned so they could elope. Erika then enters Nagi's room to remind him that their 2-week stay has finally concluded. In the downstairs area, Nagi has packed his belongings, and the two briefly reminisce about their time in the house, which Nagi admits was enjoyable. On the contrary, Erika did not share the same feelings and recounted her grievances about the time spent there. Outside the house, Nagi respectfully bids farewell to the residents, which Erika misinterprets as a goodbye to her. After they part ways, Nagi takes the bus home while Erika waits for her chauffeur to arrive. However, he is taken aback to find his house locked upon returning home. Nagi reaches out to his mother and discovers that they had a plumbing issue, forcing them to temporarily relocate, and the place they're staying in now has limited space. As a result, there is no room for Nagi to stay at the temporary location. Therefore, Nagi contacts his biological father to ask for permission to stay at his house for a while, and he agrees. Arriving back at the house, Nagi is astonished to find that Erika is still present and discovers that she wishes to learn how to be more self-sufficient. Hearing this impresses Nagi, and he proposes to teach her how, which delights her, and she instantly requests him to do her laundry for her. Meanwhile, Sachi finds out from her parents that Nagi will not be living with them. Although she refuses to go live with them, she does show interest in visiting to see what their house looks like. Eventually, it's announced that Sachi will be visiting their place to deliver more supplies for Nagi, and Erika is in a frenzy because she will encounter her sister. Nagi reassures Erika that Sachi is a good-natured and relaxed person and that they will get along well. Relieved by this, Erika gets startled when the doorbell rings, and Sachi is seen crouching outside their front door with Nagi's belongings. Guided inside, Sachi meets her sister Erika, who is seated on the couch and greets her incoherently, and Sachi also shyly returns the greeting. The exchange between the two astonishes Nagi, and he offers to show Sachi his room. There, Nagi asks Sachi why she is there, as he believes she wanted to see her sister. Sachi affirms this. However, she is anxious about her net fame and how much cuter she appears in person. Due to his sister's anxiety, Nagi has them prepare a fried chicken dinner alongside him. The two dramatically failed to cook the meal, but in the end, they managed to create a decent dish, thanks to Nagi's culinary talents. While they enjoy their meal, Nagi remarks on the similarities between Sachi and Erika. Later on, the two bond as Sachi tries on a dress that was given to her by Erika. Soon after, they reveal this to Nagi, who fails to recognize Sachi in the dress, leading to him getting beaten up by her. Once that was resolved, Nagi took a picture of Sachi with Erika's cell phone. Sachi informs her mother about her experience at Nagi and Erika's home while at home. On a bright sunny morning, Erika discovers a sluggish Nagi sprawled on the couch, who expresses his wish not to go to school. Nevertheless, Erika insists he attends, and he obliges. On his journey, he internally confesses that he feels down about attending school after Hiro rejected him since she is engaged. Riding on a train, Nagi reflects on going to school for the first time since the rejection and ponders whether Hiro was trying to convey something to him. As he thinks, Hiro seems like he is about to vomit, alarming those nearby, but he manages to hold it back. Upon arriving at the school library, Hiro encounters him and mentions how she analyzed his study habits. Nagi interprets this as Hiro having feelings for him and then invites him to study with her, which confirms one of his assumptions that she wants him to rescue her from her fiancé. Due to his anxiety, Nagi bombards Hiro with a series of questions, yet it does not ease his tension at all. Nagi subsequently attempts to excuse himself to the restroom, but stumbles over his chair and collapses, causing his books to scatter across the floor. Among the books was a shrine stamp book, and Hiro possessed her own book as well. Hiro isn't fond of shrine stamps. She describes herself as a collector of them in her own words. Hiro displays some of her favorite stamps to Nagi, who thinks she's an otaku for those. When she inquires whether he often travels to collect stamps, Nagi fabricates a story about doing it with his mom and conceals his desire to skip school and visit shrines. As Hiro examines Nagi's book, she discovers a super rare stamp that she missed out on because she attended a memorial. Eager to learn how many stamps Nagi has gathered so far, Nagi responds with 42, while Hiro has amassed 187. This sparks a playful exchange between them in their friendly rivalry. After the school bell rings, Nagi heads to class, and Hiro halts him, remarking that he's quite enjoyable, and requests to continue morning study sessions with him. In class, Nagi contemplates how fantastic the day has been. This leads him to fantasize that they may marry someday. Once the homeroom teacher enters, he announces that a new student will be joining their class. Internally, Nagi wished to inform Hiro the next day about his fiancé, so they could jointly end their engagements. In a surprising turn of events, the new student is revealed to be Erika. Later outside, Erika speaks with Nagi regarding the reason for her enrollment in his school. Erika was expelled from her previous school because one of her friends informed the principal about an accidental photo of them that was posted online. She discovered her expulsion on the same day Nagi collapsed due to his cold. Following her father's recommendation, Erika was admitted to Nagi's school, and everything else is history. Feeling remorseful for being partially responsible for the situation, Nagi comments on how unkind her friends were for getting her expelled by reporting the photo to her school, to which she responds that she has no friends at all. Erika then shifts the topic, making Nagi promise not to tell anyone about their engagement. While putting away his shoes in his locker, Nagi reflects on his current situation and overhears others discussing Erika. Nagi then proceeds to class and notices a crowd of students around his classroom where Erika was, but almost no one ventured to approach her. Although Nagi felt inclined to speak with her, Hiro came up to her and initiated a conversation. At first, Nagi appreciated this, but soon realized it would be unfortunate if they became friends. As Hiro departed with Erika for a school tour, Nagi followed them. He observed them being surrounded by a throng of female classmates eager to take pictures with them. Throughout the day, Nagi attempted to catch Erika's attention, but he was unsuccessful each time. By the end of the day, Nagi hoped to have an opportunity to converse with Erika. However, this plan fell through when Erika and Hiro opted to walk home together. When the chance arose, Nagi attempted to seize it, but hesitated as he remembered Erika mentioning her friends. Nagi understood that this was the first time Erika had formed a genuine friendship, and witnessing Hiro's tears led Nagi to believe that Erika had done something wrong. Emerging from his hiding spot, Nagi made an effort to defend Erika, but Hiro informed him that she is actually a big fan of Erika and hugged her. Hiro then showcased several pictures that Erika had posted, noting that her favorite one was taken by Nagi. Eager to discover Nagi's connection to Erika, she disclosed that he is also a fan of hers, which caused Hiro to cautiously remark that she is a bigger fan of Erika. As they all walked home, Erika shared that she struggled to keep up in class due to the distance from her old school. Consequently, Hiro suggested that she join her and Nagi's morning study sessions.